Welcome back again. Thank you so much, all of you tuning in time, and hope all of you had a great weekend. Those who are in the Middle East, other places already a weekend today. So thank you so much on joining in this weekend. And those who are in US, actually happy Independence Day. I think so. We wish you a peace and a prosperous America again. So I believe it is all of you are enjoying your Independence Day there, and we wish those who are joining from America, from the residents or citizens or visitors from US to be for the happy Independence Day of yours today. Okay. So today we have a very exciting session, and we are everything going okay. I believe all of you settled down. You have a pen and paper. And I'm quite excited today. My 100 minutes, I think first day you told me I'm fast. Second day you told me so much of information. I agree that. Second day it was a lot of information, because to have a foundation to start any kind of online businesses, I think you already have this knowledge. Those who are not participated at last Thursday, I request you to go back to adm.qa and watch the second episode. Even the first one also, I recommend you to go through. Okay, but today the advantage is, even you don't attended that program, you get benefited this one. Okay, but it's always better to go back and check that one. Okay. So said that, we'll start today's topic. All of you know, I think most of you got an email as well as WhatsApp and social media. Part is talking about affiliate marketing. That's a major topic we'll be discussing today. And most of you, those who are planning to start any kind of online businesses, I usually recommend to start with an affiliate program. And that's one of the best way to learn and growing this. Okay. Now, I'll take you to the slide by slide as usual. And meanwhile, I think today you have few new terminologies, as well as a few phrases and two methods we'll be talking today. So better you take a pen and paper. And today, I believe Mastermind chat room will be fantastic, because you'll be throwing out a lot of questions and you'll be excited about to start immediately. You don't even wait 100 days, I'm sure. But as I mentioned, it has to have a lot of homework before we start any other business plans and strategies is important part. Now, today, usually only one or two strategies we discuss in a day, right? One strategies, one motto. Today we have three or four strategies we are discussing today, and the fifth one is the most exciting thing. I think all of you will stay back, in all the aspects, and you'll be benefited out of it. Okay, so I'll take you the PowerPoint now. So, yeah, perfect, right? Okay. So today, the day 3, we will continue with our 100 days challenge part. Now, we have very, very important topic as mentioned today. So we'll discuss in detail about the affiliate marketing aspects. Okay. So now you know that is today. Just a quick recap. If you do last 2 days, first day we discussed about various opportunities, various technologies happening around us, and the different business model we started discussing about. And last time, approximately around 15 to 20 business model we discussed. Today, we are exclusively discussing only one business model that entire day. Okay, we are not jumping to another 35 to finish. That upcoming days, we will discuss about it. Now, second day, we discussed about various technology required, organization partners required, and technological aspects, what are starting from domain to CRM tools we discussed. And all this thing, I have been getting a lot of emails and WhatsApp saying that I would like to know more about this. I would like to know more about this. Yes, of course, all this topic during the 100 days, maybe 100 minutes or 30 minutes, we are going to discuss about it. So now this session, so to you to have an idea, okay, this is required. I require a domain to register a website. I require a website to do e-commerce, and e-commerce require a payment gateway. So just for information purpose, we'll be discussing. Now, when the topic comes in, on that particular topic, we will discuss. Like today, we are discussing about exclusive affiliate program. Same way, we'll be discussing about all the different tools we discussed, the different business model we discussed, and even many of the queries were about banking, offshore banking and offshore companies. Yes, one day we are exclusively talking about offshore companies and offshore banking, how to open, even other alternatives use saver tax. So this also will be discussing about coming days. So please don't worry. That's my point. All the things in one day, not necessary. We need to have everything. Now, so in the 35 business model, one of the slides was talking about e-commerce and affiliate model. Today we are talking about affiliate model, but I'm also clubbing with the downloadable products which we already discussed. Plus, of course, next week we are dedicating for e-commerce. So we again connected with this position. So there are a few examples of companies do e-commerce and affiliate together, like an example of Jabong.com, one of the largest companies in the Indian market. So that's one of the things we'll be discussing more. Today, to understand, we start with the affiliate business model, an internet business model, like an affiliate program. And this also a business idea. So there's a second business idea I'm going to share with you. The first one I shared with you, digital products with a private label and master reseller right and giveaway right and reseller right, etc. Right. So now, this business idea, I call it as affiliate marketing. So I know some of you are already doing an affiliate marketing. Some of you never heard about affiliate marketing. Irrespective of whichever level you are, today's session you are going to get benefited. Why? Because I'm starting from zero. If you don't know anything about it, still a great plan of going ahead with a large scale to do an affiliate marketing. Now, first of all, when you heard about affiliate marketing, make sure that you know the size of the industry. Approximately $6.4 billion last year alone, this industry generated, which means 3.2 billion people, those who use internet in the world. From there, the money generated, maybe a million, I don't know, 1 or 2 million people will be doing in affiliate marketing across the globe. They got the 6.4 billion revenue. So this has gone to different companies and small and businesses, maybe professionals and freelancers, homemakers, students. They made this money last year. That's the point. Now this year, it's you have an opportunity. We all of us have an opportunity take the money. And in fact, so as you know, the e-commerce business is growing. More and more people are buying online now. Okay. Now, when you look at it, is one of the examples I tell you. So I have been in this industry quite some time, and I see how the industry is growing. That's 10, 15 years. So one of the things which I spoke to you about, every year, one of the events I go, something called Affiliate World Asia. I want you to just go through the website, you will understand how the industry pulse from there. So this, every year, July month in Barcelona, in Spain, and Bangkok in Thailand happens this event. Most of the affiliates, the experts, and the people who are successful, and the people who wanted to get into the industry visit this event. Now, when you go to this site, you can see Affiliate World Asia. So you can also see the price of the event. Closer to the event, it will be around $1,000, $2,000 for 2 days event, $2,000, which does not even include the lunch and coffee, which is you have to pay extra. It's only for a training, and people pay that kind of money. And you can see in the website, now 50% of the affiliate attendees make more than $100,000 every month and each month. So that's a industry we are talking about. You can see on our website itself the display. It was earlier only speakers was making $100,000. Then I seen a 5%, 10%, 20%, now 50% of the people make 100,000. That's an industry. I'm talking a month a person is making $100,000. Here we are talking about $100, so you can understand how much is the difference. So, but $100 is a great beginning to start with. And in fact, this affiliate model, which I'm talking about today, strategy number 5, which even I recommend you for even a champion, ADM champion, $1,000. So we'll discuss that after that. Okay. Now, as this is an evidence, which is anyone you go and find out how the people do that. So if they can do, we can also do that. That's my point. So, but we should know, what the technology they use, what the strategy they use, and what the method they use, and what kind of products they promote, etc. This is exactly thing I'm going to share with you, which is I have been learning from them. I think almost every year I go and spend, and I'm part of their learning process, forums. I myself tried many of the methods, and I'm so happy about it. And I also made with an IDM. We have a project called Consulting with Accountability, which I discussed with you. They are part of that project. So it's an amazing thing I would like to share with you today. Now, what is exactly an affiliate marketing? So before that, I just wanted to give you a peace of mind. If you ask me out of the 350 to 400 business models, and 35 business model initially I'm discussing with you, the 100 business model I'm discussing with you in 100 days time. Out of that, the most simplest and stress-free business model available online is affiliate marketing. Why we call that is this? First of all, even an average person can make money. Average person will say he's not much aware about the technology, he's not much aware about the strategies, etc. But still, they will be able to make a good money with that. Okay. Now, how does it work? Basically, you set a website or a blog or a landing page, and people come to the website, and you redirect the people to their website. And why it is stress-free? Because you are not taking money from any customers. Anybody who's coming to your website, you're not taking money. So there's two things you get free with that. One, the moment you take money, you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulder, even you give an after delivery of the products or service, because the people come back to you about the warranty and guarantee and the problems, etc. issues. Here, you are not taking money. Second one is, you don't have to be a legal entity. Like you don't have to register a company. You don't record a commercial license. You don't record to have maybe someone to endorse or sponsor you. And you don't record, anything related like which we discussed the last time, like register as a company or incorporate like WLL, nothing. Okay, you just record an ID card. Most of the companies ask you an ID, maybe a passport copy, or maybe an address proof. Some companies ask you a bank account with a cancelled check. Some ask you PayPal. So it depends. That's enough. Your personal account, your ID card is enough to start this business. Most of the part of the world. Okay. So you don't require a company to register. Once you have to register a company, you need to invest a lot of money. This is a lot of money we have to invest to register a company. And to register a company, you need a commercial place. Again, you have to pay advance, right? Advance, and then furnishing, then licensing, etc. So it's not that. That's a good thing. That's what exactly I say to the people. Why don't you try affiliate marketing? Because you don't record none of the things in place. Now, in a traditional e-commerce, another important part is you need to deliver the product, payment gateway, stock, logistic, packing, unpacking, and updation of the of stock and inventory, and all the things is also not there in the affiliate marketing. This is very simple. You bring in the consumers to your website and redirecting to the different website to the retailers, and they will share with you the profit, commissions, or advertising fee. There is a majorly profit. Some companies call it as a commission. Some companies call it as an advertising fee. So average you make around 10% to 65%, which means without you are investing to the product, you make the average of 10 to 65%. There are products with 97% commissions. There are products 1%, like a laptop or maybe mobile phones. They give it 2-3%, maybe gold 1%. But average you get a 10% to 65% as a commissions or a profit share or something called advertising fee. I'll discuss with you how you make the money on that. Now, the most important part is when you look at it as a business point of view, usually the distributors or a C&F agencies or a stockist or a channel partner, they make this kind of 4%, 8% of the money after investing a huge money on maybe a stock or a deposit or a fees or a franchisee fees, or maybe setting an office and maybe a kind of a target. None of this is a part of affiliate marketing. It is, you don't have to do nothing at all on that, but still you get a 10% to 65% margin. That means when you affiliate with Amazon, you get a millions of products to market 10%. You affiliate with the Alibaba.com, you can do millions of products with this margin. Now, how the more business model to get you some more idea. So you set up a website, you give to retailers this one. Okay. So this affiliate marketing works is very easy. As an end user customer, go to a website. For example, somebody go to any of the e-commerce website. Looks like an e-commerce website, but it's an affiliate website. In the affiliate website, so now when you go here, have a choice. Now all the stocks and the products you take and keep it near website through something called API, Application Programming Interface, which when you affiliate with Amazon, when you affiliate with Flipkart, when you affiliate with the Qatar Airways, when you affiliate with the eBay, when you affiliate with all these companies, provide you from the dashboard, you can copy and paste and keep it in your website. Now, these websites, the consumer, I want to buy a phone, like say a customer, you put all the phones in your place. Now, people comes and looking at the phone, and I decide to buy, let's say, 827 products. Now, when I'm about to buy it is, you can see that I have two choices there. I can buy from Amazon or I can buy from Flipkart. Now, as a consumer, I am buying from Amazon. It goes to the site internally. There's a technology called cookies. It goes to the Amazon and they pay to Amazon. So then Amazon in turn will share with you advertising fee or a profit or a commission, average of 10% as we discussed. You get that payment on it. So it's basically you are directly from your site to another site. You are giving the consumers. Okay, it is for you to understand easily. I mentioned it is it's a sales part, but it's not only for sales. You get it. Not necessarily a consumer to buy the product there. So one of the examples of MySmartPrice.com is a comparison site people can do, and there's another site also. So all this is an affiliate website. You might have seen there are various websites which you think it is an e-commerce website. Actually, they are not e-commerce website. All these websites are basically affiliate websites. Looks like an e-commerce website, but all are affiliate websites. Now, to understand this is how this business works. There is three entities out there. Starting from advertiser, publisher, and consumer. Now, if you are starting an affiliate program, you are the publisher. That's a word Amazon used. So that's the industry. They actually evolved with an Amazon associate, an Amazon affiliate program. So they started using this word, and industry followed that method. So publisher, and whoever coming to your website is called consumer. Even he's not buying, he is a consumer. Why? Because in affiliate program, not necessary in all the programs consumers to buy the product. Still, you get paid. So you need to treat everyone as a consumer. Then advertiser, the company you're affiliated with. Now you're affiliated with Amazon, and Amazon is a publisher. You're affiliated with Qatar Airways, then Qatar Airways is your advertiser. You're affiliated with eBay, then eBay is their advertiser. Okay. Now, once you do that, they give you different kind of a payments method. Most of course, the cost per sale is called CPS, but actually there are something called CPM, CPC, CPA, CPM. So this is the way you get a revenue. So CPM stands for cost per mille. Mille is a Latin word for 1,000. Every person who's coming to your website, you get paid. I repeat, every person coming to your website, you get paid. It's called CPM method. Not necessarily a consumer to buy anything. If you come to your website, you get paid. Okay. There's another method called cost per click. Every click you get paid. There's another method called CPA. Action you get paid. Cost per lead. Every lead you get paid. So the word I want you to keep in your mind. Please note down in your notebook. And what do you say? It will go in your mind to register. It's always okay. This word has to be part of your life if you're planning to start a affiliate, because that's the way you get a revenue. So I'll take you one by one in examples. So this is very important. The problem is most of the people only stick with one called cost CPS, cost per sale. So sale is actually has to happen. It's that's the most hardest part. The easy one is the CPA, CPL, CPV, CPC, CPM. So I'll explain you one by one what exactly this is stand for. So start with the cost per sale. Every sale is happening, you get paid. That means someone comes to your website, and he went to Amazon, he went to affiliate program of the Alibaba, or if you go to the eBay, if you go to any of the site you are affiliated with, you get paid. And even so, for example, some cases you promoted through social media. Now he saw that reach in your promotion, your post. He clicked there. He go to Amazon site. So he understood this is Amazon. So later he goes directly to Amazon. You still get paid. It's not necessary immediately he has to do. Most of the cases, 99% of the cases, even he goes later. That's called a cookies period. Cookies period is usually it's a 30 days, some cases 45 days, some cases 6 months, some cases 1 year. And there are companies with 1 day. There are few companies, an example like a booking.com, browser closes. That's an instant one. So I don't recommend somebody browser closing website to do, because you do a lot of work, you get less paid. It's better to have a longer cookies period. The best of companies you choose is a lifelong cookies, at least 3 months or at least a month a cookies period, because usually affiliate strategies are made through monthly programs. So you have a 3 weeks and 4 weeks campaign. So it's always better to work for 30 days of a campaign. So that's called a cookies, which I talk to you a bit later. So cost per sale. So directly come to your website and he bought it. And even he did not buy that time within 30 days or 60 days. So it depends upon the cookies period. He directly go to Amazon, directly go to Alibaba, directly go to Qatar Airways. He buys it, still you get paid. These are based on a sale. This is called cost per sale. Now we go to the next part. So remember, this is CPS. That's the way industry talk about it. Tomorrow you should know this word. CPS means cost per sale. Now, Another one is called CPA, cost per action. Action is basically a person takes some activities in your website. So some activities, when I say depends upon the companies define the action, what exactly you want. There is no sale happening, maybe an inquiry, maybe a downloading some book, or maybe just putting his email ID and subscribing to email newsletter, some activity your consumer do. So most famous, one of the affiliate programs, Alibaba's CPA affiliate program. You can search this in Google, type like Alibaba CPA program. You can see every action, they give you $7. Every action. The person is not buying there. Okay, just action is an inquiry of the product. So Alibaba give you this API to keep it in your website. So you keep, you for example, you're selling some products. You have an affiliation from Flipkart. You have an affiliation from Amazon. And you also have an affiliation with the Alibaba. So you say for wholesale price, click here, because Alibaba is more into B2B, and so you can go there. Okay. So Alibaba, you kept that form. So here this form is asking about, so what exactly the product you're looking, what is the quantity you're looking, and then he generate that inquiry called an action. That action happens, you get a $7. Now, even that customer is not buying, that does not matter, still you get paid. So this is called an Alibaba CPA program. Okay, this is an example of a CPA program. Like that, there are plenty, thousands and thousands of CPA program. I strongly recommend the CPA because the traditional mind, we always think about sales. Please understand, sale is hard. Sale is a very much, compared to all other activities, sale is the most difficult part, right? So here is a CPA, gives you that more relaxed one. Now there is another something called CPL, cost per lead. I want you to write down these words, and then it's raised to your mind. Then you may also ask in the mastermind chat group. This is details. Okay. Now CPL lead is every lead you get paid. So there are different companies give you $20, $30, etc. So one of the things which I often make money is as a hotel combined. It's my favorite affiliate program because whenever I organize a workshop or a training or an event for my client, everyone asks me, okay, Shyam, can you suggest me some hotels to say when I come for it? So everyone, I usually make a site, okay, you wanted to book a hotel, come here and book it. And they search and get paid, even they're not booking. So that's a cost per lead. So cost per lead is an example, is hotel combined give you something like this into your website to keep it. Now you keep this in your website, you can see the destination. Now let's say, for example, you're doing an affiliate program for a London hotels, or maybe you're doing a New York hotel, or you're doing maybe a small town as well. You think about you're doing an affiliate program for some tourist destination, or someone is going, this is a fantastic thing if you know some event is going to happen. Okay, so that event happening time, people definitely search for a hotels there, right? Yes or no? So you are going for when you know that many people in your group is looking at the hotel, you can actually keep doing this link. Now this link is a destination, so that destination city which you're going, London or a New York or a Paris or maybe a Dubai or a Doha, like that. If you keep it, then which day you check in, which day you check out. So it's 2 column and rooms you wanted, 1 room or a 2 room. So this is what exactly a consumer look into, yes or no? So when they search, it's called as a cost per lead. So then he's not booking also does not matter. You get a $2 to $4 based on the country he's from. So most of the companies, most of the websites is defined like that. Like travel, there's a hotel combined, North American traffic, they give a $4. European traffic, they give a $3. So rest of the world, they give you $2. So now you have an American came and checking the price of the hotel, you get a $4, even he's not booking. Not necessarily he has to book it. Even in the North American, the Europe, $3 you get. So if you can utilize this one, they put in your website, irrespective of the hotel booking or not, you get paid. This is called CPL program, best example. Now we have another cost per mille, every 1,000 people coming. There are so many programs that way. So you need to have the CPM with your website. So thousands of people coming, you get a $3, $4, in some cases even $25. Even there are a lot of things, bigger unit, like you have a 20,000 or a 200,000, and like the different one you can see. Usually it's approximately you can expect every 1,000 people around $20 to $50. That's the average price, but depends on your traffic. You have a good niche, good quality of the traffic is coming in, or you're affiliated with the good companies. It depends upon that price may change, but average of 25 to 50 you can expect on. Okay. Now, we also have a cost per click. Every click you get paid. Okay, that's another method called CPC. Okay, cost per click. Every click you get paid. That's most famous. You know that the different companies, every click you get a point. 5 people click it, you get $1. So like that you can have. And the important part is exactly Google program. Google AdSense work with the click of all of you know. So one of the day we are going to spend with only on a Google AdSense. I'll discuss with you importance and the strategies and how you buy your traffic and make money and Google approved traffic and everything we'll discuss in detail. But now you think about you have an affiliate program, you also should have a Google AdSense. So Google AdSense actually makes sense. It's a really good program. You have to do it, especially doing a large scale. Now, another method is cost per view. Every view you get paid. You have a video kept it. You can go to my website called socialmediawithstan.com, which one of the video you can see there. I make every time you watch, I make money. So that's why cost per view you can have the program as well. Okay. Now, another interesting thing is the tier commissions. Tier commissions are not only you. Now I'm going to discuss with you affiliate program. Now through my direction, you start an affiliate program. I have an option to get paid, depends upon the tier commission I'm affiliated with. For example, this is a site you can go to organicnaturals.com. So they give approximately around 30% commission. So there is a 45 days of a cookies tracking, and you can make tier commissions of first you get a 25%, then through you someone start an affiliate program, you get a 5%. 1 or 2, some cases 3 levels. It's not go like a chain, it's only 2-3 levels. Okay. So this is called tier commissions. And there are many more, okay? There are many more innovative methods now the companies are introducing, depends upon the action you do. Okay, so try to understand CPC is a very small portion of cost per sale. CPS is a very small portion of the affiliate marketing. So you need to have a mixture of all these things to make a good money. So that's exactly my strategy number 5. I'll talk about how you do that. So this, I believe all of you understood. If you have any questions, please note down. Mastermind chat. I know that usually when I do this event, usually a lot of questions comes in. So please note down and I'll answer you whatever is possible. Okay. Now, you can also try. Now, before even going and understanding, you know that this affiliate program happening. All of you are actually our major promotion is not just an affiliate program. So now you can join in our affiliate program. You go to our website. The footer you can see become an affiliate. You can sign up. And our affiliate program, we don't record your website. Many of the affiliate programs, they ask you the website. There are many websites. Without even website, you can start. But actually, it's not a very large scale to do, but still you can make money. So you sign up as an affiliate, and even then when you get a link like this, you can share this link in your WhatsApp, your email, or your social media. You can actually share it. Okay. So when you share, someone click it, we know it's come through you, and you get paid. We have a CPA program as well as a CPS program. So club with. I would like you to try this. I'll share with you the link, and Joe, you can do. And you need to generate a unique link. Based on this link, we detect. You understand? This link never edit. Based on this only, we will be able to track. Like any other affiliate, this link you never copy. You never edit. You always should copy. Okay, be careful on it, because with this actually cookies is with tracked. So you can experience this one by registering ADM.QA and doing that one. You also wanted to experience something called a recurring. Then go to admwebsitebuilder.com or our own website builder. You can see in the footer there is a subscription is there, and below there is a affiliate program. Even you can get a continuous revenue. For example, where we give a website subscription based. Every month people pay $14 to $50, $300 for their e-commerce website and other solutions, where we give out a continuous commission of a 30% every month. Okay, so 30% recurring commission. And 60 days is a cookies period. We kept it. So you can try this again. You don't record a website for to do this one. Okay. So this is to experience. You can try this ADM.QA and ADMWebsiteBuilder.com. So you really understand how that works, and you get an experience how results are generated, etc. Now, when you look at it, it looks very simple, but when you really calculate, if a 30% recurring affiliate commission is there, you make a good money. It's good money. So if you do a calculation, you can understand. So can we go through this one? Okay. Now. Annual subscription and monthly subscription, still you get paid different way. Okay. Now this is the basic part. Now those who already have a website or those who already know about affiliate program, pay attention from here onwards. Many people come back to me and said, "Sir, I'm not able to make money. I have a website." So where things went wrong? What do you think I'm supposed to do more? So now onwards, I would like you to pay attention very carefully. And now some of the things is maybe first time. So please note down and ask me the questions in the mastermind chat room. Okay. Now, first of all, you need to choose an affiliate program based on a profit, how much they're sharing, commissions they're sharing, advertisement fees getting, payment methods. These are 4 categories you need to decide before signing up with the affiliate program. So it is most of the time we have tendencies to go to the larger company like Amazon. I'm a great fan of Amazon, but I'm not a great fan of Amazon affiliate program. But it's okay for you to want to start initially with Amazon, and you have a great range of products is great because the cookies period is less, the commissions are less. Okay, and they give you a lot of excuses. That are, for example, our own purchases they don't give you. So you purchase, you sign up an affiliate and you purchase yourself. As per the contract, they don't give you. But some other company like a Flipkart give you, Alibaba give you, eBay give you. So these are the things you need to be careful. So profit share, so how they profit share, how much is the commission, and how much is the advertising fee, and how they pay you. Some companies only pay through PayPal, some companies only pay through bank transfer, some companies pay through a card. I talk about that one. So you also should be careful. Depends on the country you are from. Like some country, PayPal is not there. So make sure that is they pay through Pioneer or bank transfer or a gift card. So it depends upon where you are from. That make an important aspect. Now, second part is something called cookies period. As I mentioned, cookies period is ideal is a 30 days, minimum 30 days, 30, 60, 90, 100, and maybe 1 year. Some cases there are lifetime cookies period. There are affiliate pro companies. That means they are more into supporting affiliate companies and supporting. They depend on affiliates to promote their business. So the cookies period, you need to be careful always. Never take it 24 hours unless it's very important, only you take them. So 24 hours is very less time. Never take something called a browser closes, like a booking.com. So recently they changed to browser closing time. It's not a good idea. According to me, when we campaign, not necessarily immediately a person to buy, because we do campaign, we get the customers, we need to get that paid. Okay, so that's the reason I recommend cookies period should be 30 days or a 60 days period. Okay. Now, okay, here is a catch. There is a one important part that's something people misguided, something called EPC, earning per click. So here, when people look at earning per click, like some terminology we wrongly use now. For example, social distancing. It's not a right terminology. It's called physical distancing, right? Social distancing and physical distancing is a completely different. So we are not socially distanced. We are only physical distancing we have. Similarly, but for a physical distance that the world is today using, called social distancing. Yes or no? So similarly, one of the word is used as earning per click. Earning per click, it means whoever come to your website, go to the website and click. Actually, you're not earning. Depends upon the conversions you have to calculate. So it is the calculation should be done like this. Pay attention to this. You need to understand. For example, you have something called conversion rate optimization, which means you need to work on it. Like now in our organization, we work on something called a 30% conversion. Now think about it, you have an affiliate program with a very broad niche across the globe you are doing. 5% is the conversion you're expecting. So your earning per click is where every 100 you should not count. Every 100 you only take a $5. Because for 5% is your conversion and every click you are getting $1. Okay. So calculated based on conversion rate. So every click you're getting a $1, then it's $100, not wrong calculation. 5% your conversion, $5 is your calculation. So earning per click, you should know what's your conversion rate as well. That's the way you have to calculate. Okay, so this is one of the misguided thing. So if you don't know about the industry, you should not, earning per click, I make $100. Actually, it's a $5 because based on a conversion rate. So be careful on this aspect. Now, there is another thing is you also should consider basket size and your revenue. Okay, this is basically what is the basket size. Now, from your website, someone went to Amazon, someone went to Flipkart, someone went to an airline website, someone went to holiday website, someone went to grocery website, and someone went to maybe a software website, or someone went to maybe a services website. Now, what is the amount of things he's buying? That's important aspect. And what's the revenue you're getting? So now you're going to want traffic to one person. He's buying a $10 something, and you're making $1. I don't know if it's worth or not. You have to check it. So because if it is that kind of a thing, you need to make $1,000 or even $100 per day. 100 people should buy. And then your 5% is your conversion, means 20,000 people, 2,000 people should buy, right? So that's the way you need to calculate your revenue. So basket size and your revenue. This is a very, very important strategical things. You need to analyze this before finalizing all the merchant. Most of the people don't do because the merchant application is easy. So everyone you get, not necessarily everyone you go and do with the basket size and your revenue. Later you can start focusing on based on a basket size and your revenue aspects. Now, another important aspect is threshold. What is exactly threshold? Now, once you start making money, there is nothing called a monthly concept here. Many people misunderstand monthly payment. Majority of the companies is not monthly payment. Whenever you want, you can withdraw. That's the concept. Some companies say that is a monthly, I'll give you, but 90-95% of the companies, whenever you reach a certain amount, you can withdraw. But some people take only monthly because we have bills in monthly. We have to pay in monthly. We're habituated to get monthly. So you can take in monthly. But in the company, you say threshold. Threshold is a minimum amount to be withdrawn. So like in Amazon, it's $100 now. Some companies are $50. Some companies are $500. So it depends upon the company that you need to check it is. There are a few companies with the $500 and $1,000. So high value companies. So you have $400, you'll not be able to withdraw. You have to wait to reach 500 or 1,000. So average of 100 is a threshold is an ideal according to me, but it depends upon the product you're promoting. You're making monthly $10,000, $20,000, even $1,000 threshold is fine. Okay, it's not important. So, but you need to cross-check this about the threshold. They give you the payment. So that's another point to be considered. Now, another important aspect, as I mentioned earlier, the payment methods. How you get paid for this method. Now, most of the people, most of the websites today, PayPal is the most common payout methods, or a Pioneer card, or a bank transfer. And like in Amazon, like a company, they give you a gift card. And there are people who give you cryptocurrencies. So it depends upon the company. You need to be flexible. And according to me, you should be open to receive the payment anyway. So you have to go for it. I'll talk to you that one. Like a PayPal, you should have a Pioneer card. You should also have a bank account. You receive, even you open an e-wallet account. I think during the 100 days, I'll ask you to open. I'll be live opening with you e-wallet with you. So you'll have an e-wallet also with a crypto to receive the payment. So you need to be open to accept all the kinds. So if someone has to give you the money, because you don't have an account, why should we lose the money? Okay, so that's another part. Now, please pay. Now, how you become successful? Affiliate program to become a successful, there are a few things to be done. And if you don't focus on that, you only have everything, but you're not making money. So that's the situation to avoid. The first one, today, as you know, we share the two mottos. And the third motto I'm going to discuss with you, ADM Digital Mastery Success Motto. One is the mindset. You would like to grow, then affiliate marketing work for you. You should learn few things, like what I'm talking about, different strategies and different terminologies. You should be able to learn, and a commitment of 2 to 4 hours. So 2 to 4 hours is required for you to make $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000 every month. So this is required. This is not a magic. It's not an investing money and someone will send you the money. No need of doing work. No. Affiliate marketing strategy action is very, very important. Strategy, the most important thing after the technology. Then action, daily commitment is required. 3-4 hours if you spend, you can make amazing money. Okay, there are, as I told you, people are making $100,000. They also have 24 hours time, and they're also doing various methods. So this is the first thing I want you to note down. So if you would like to grow in the digital space, if you wanted to become a digital entrepreneur, you want to make money. If you believe it is digital industry is going to grow, digital economy is the best economy now. The recession is coming. So then think about how you grow with this. And learning part, I think I recommend if you are really going for, attend the next 100 days. This is a free thing. You get it, understand it, dedicate it, and that commitment alone make you to be successful on it. Okay. Now a few other things I have to tell you about the how you take a decision, what product to promote, etc. So based on a passion, interest, knowledge, hobbies, skills, and experience, and future expectation. This again, I'm going to discuss with you in detail over one day. How do you choose? About how do you find which segment you start? Because so many options. 100 options when you have it. How do you choose it? The best thing, according to me, based on your passion, because passion gives us energy, passion gives us a motivation, passion gives everything to us, right? And a success of a business is how much effort, how much energy you're putting. So it's important to have a passion-oriented project. If you have an interest, you automatically work. That's what is exactly I would recommend you to start with. And choosing a niche is the secret of the affiliate marketing. So those who don't know about a niche, there's some session is coming another couple of days from now, choosing the niche. Those who know about niche, choosing the right niche, that's the strategy number 2. So I want you to note down right niche, the quote unquote right niche. So based on your passion, interest, knowledge, and future plan, you need to choose a niche. Why I said a right niche? A niche is right for me, may not be right for you. The niche right for you may not be right for me, because we have a different kinds of a future expectation. We have a different kind of a passion, different kind of a knowledge experience. We have a different ideas about something, different experiences we have. So we need to choose based on that. But the choosing the niche is the important step. If you don't know about how to choose a niche, if you don't know nothing about a niche, please don't worry. Note down that. I think this week itself, I mean, within 3-4 days, there is a choosing a niche topic is coming. So we will cover that way. But important, there's a strategy number 2. This is need to choose a right niche. Okay, without this, your chances of succeeding is reduced around less than 5%. Okay. Now, choosing a right niche with the strategy with number 1. That's the most important part, right? That is why it is. You remember that? What is the first strategy number 1? All of you remember? Strategy number 1 is with the competition, right? You remember that? High demand, low competition, high demand and high competition, low demand and high competition. So we choose the product, to choose the niche with high demand and low competition. Never break that rule. So strategy number 1 and strategy number 2, not contradicting. It's a complementary each other. So you need to choose the niche based on that. Okay, this is 2 things. It's important aspect. Now, what exactly we require to start an affiliate marketing? Now think about if you like this concept. First of all, if you like to know, when I heard about it, when I first time I heard about it, I was amazed. I was not believing it works. Not because I can make this one. I was not believing the company space. It's a $6.4 billion industry. Every legitimate company, starting on Amazon or eBay, every company has it. And majority of the companies seriously consider. Okay, even one of the companies, MD in Qatar, he repeatedly asking me to promote affiliate program for his own e-commerce company. So it is important to understand this part. And if you like to start an online business, and as I mentioned, it is the best one to start with. And what are the things you require is to start an affiliate market? The first is you require a normal case, you require a website, domain name, customized logo, look and feel is important, and email address, a good website content, something on search engine optimization, ranking in your goal, there's a method required, social media account. In general, we can say this. So a couple of examples I told you about ADM.QA, ADM website builder, even you don't require a website. But in a general rule, traditionally, this is what is exactly people do. But I'm going to share with you, this is not enough. You record a lot of other things as well. So we discussed with you to make $100, make $1,000. Few more things you should be looking at. Okay. Now, a couple of things. As you know, when you set up a website, domain name is play a major role. And if you're planning to do an affiliate marketing, so like a domain name is what? www.amazon.com, www.qatarAirways.com, www.facebook.com. It's called domain name, right? So you should know how to register domain as per the affiliate merchants. Like some of the domain name, if you register not as per their guideline, they don't give you affiliate. So you should know domain name to register. And again, only on a one day we are going to spend on a domain name again this week. So you'll have an idea how to register a domain, things to consider for domain, strategy to design a domain, and search engine friendly domain names, and examples of domain name, how you flip a domain name. There is a session coming. Please don't worry. So only now session you think about a good domain to come. Okay. Now we also should have a look and feel of website. When you apply to the different companies, they inspect your website, they inspect your blog. So should a look and feel is be good design, good branding should be there. And it is a very important part for people to decide on it. Okay. And a good website content as well. And based on website content, even your affiliate arrangement increase, even your commission will increase. So content-oriented website, you get a better commission as well. Okay. Now, of course, search engine optimization, how you rank in a Google. That's one of the part of very, very important strategy. So you should have a facility to do SEO. You don't require to hire a person, but you should know how to do with yourself. You can do, or you can also outsource. It depends upon how you budget yourself. Then social media promotion is important. Different strategies you should use it. It is all the general thing which you require. And then now you need to get a payment out from that company. As I mentioned, you need a PayPal account. One of the day, live, we will be opening a PayPal account, all of you, and bank account you can have. any other bank account across the globe you can have. You need to take from your bank. If it is international companies are affiliated, they'll ask you SWIFT code to do wire transfer. That's the important part. And even crypto and all, you can take it. Okay. There is another segment called affiliate network, which again, another day I'm going to discuss in detail about affiliate networks. So if you want to become an affiliate with the different companies, you don't require to go to only to that company directly. And majority of the corporate companies in the world, they outsource their affiliate program to an affiliate marketing company. Affiliate network is called affiliate network, a kind of a brokerage firm, a kind of a service providing firm. What exactly the third-party affiliate? Where exactly they take all the affiliate program with them, and they also identify the website owner and they share the revenue. For example, if you wanted to start selling iPad of Apple, you go to apple.com, they don't have an affiliate program there. How do you find? I'll show you. They don't have mentioned there. You need to go to cj.com. So entire Apple products affiliate program is outsourced to cj.com, commissionjunction.com. They're called affiliate networks. So there are different affiliate networks in the world. Linkshare and Clickbooth and a lot of Commission Soup and ClickBank and JVSoup. So many companies are the networks. It's a good to go. They give you entire program. So one company, one network you affiliate with, you have thousands and thousands of companies on the same thing, where you can take different of the company you wanted. So not only that, they give you different services. Like now you affiliate with 100 companies. Each company give you different payments. So you need to once in a month, you have to go to 100 websites dashboard and look into how much money you're making. Then each one year transfer. Instead, the affiliate networks, we compile all the commissions and give you one check or one transfer, but they charge around 5%. That's okay, because you get that service instead of you're going to 100 companies. It's better. And plus, there are so many other services also come from affiliate networks. Now, how much money a people make? As I started saying, the event which I told you I am attending regularly, they make $100,000, $1 million. I've seen a people making it. I attended many of the workshops and training program. The people make more than $1 million a year. And I also listen to the strategies. So nothing magical they're doing. Everything strategy and action. So that is important part. So if you wanted to make a real potential, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, strategy and your time, maybe 2 to 6 hours, depends upon your skill, depends upon the money you're targeting, depends upon your niche. This is an important part. So here we'll be discussing with you, as I mentioned to you, $100 to $1,000 strategy. Okay. So weekly, I recommend especially you're doing a part-time, I recommend you to work 10 to 15 hours a week. That's approximately 2 hours minimum. If you want to be successful in an affiliate program. If you want to make $100, you have to make around 4 hours to 5 hours in a month, in a day. So that's an average of 100 hours in a month you spend. Okay, but in a weekly you have to spend that time, not monthly. Last 3-4 days you consistently doing is important. Now this is a way. Now you also should choose the commissions approximately 10% to 50%. Don't go less than 5%. It depends on it. Again, depends on the basket size and what kind of a product. Like for example, if I'm selling a shirt, I get a 10%. It's fine. But laptop, I'm not expecting 10%, maybe 2%. Just for laptop, 2% is better than one shirt 10%. So you need to look into that, mix and match, and take a decision on it. Okay. Now, how do you find this affiliate program? So that's everybody asking about. It's a very simple. I don't know how many of you really thought about it, affiliate program to find it. So you go to most of the websites, around 10, 15, except 10 to 15% of the websites. 85% of the website will have an affiliate program mentioned in the homepage itself. So like this, you go to QatarAirways.com and you go to the footer of the Qatar Airways, you can see affiliate marketing or affiliate program. This other button will be there. When you click there, you get an application form to submit. So then there you can actually, most of the companies will ask you a website. So when you put your name, email ID, and phone number and country code, then they'll ask you what's your website. That's the reason I said you need a website. Majority of the companies will ask you the website. Okay, that's the first thing. Then another method, how you find an affiliate program. Go to, I want you to try this method. You can write down. I'll also update the website, this PowerPoint and PDF file. You can also look into, but I would like you to note down and get a hands-on experience immediately after the program itself. Write down in a notebook. So one is a Flipkart affiliate program. Go to Google and type Flipkart affiliate program. So when you click it, you get a result called affiliate.flipkart.com. When you get that result, so you get a page like this. So you can see everything they written. You can join for now free. Most of the affiliate. In fact, 99.99% of the legitimate websites who are doing affiliate program never ask you any money. If at all anybody is asking money to sign up an affiliate, according to me, you should run away from them, because they are basically network marketing companies or multi-level marketing companies. They misuse the affiliate program. So the moment they're asking you for a sign-up money, please don't look into that program, because that's not a legitimate. There are few companies, hardly 1%, 2% companies actually taking money. So we cannot generalize it's wrong. But 99% of the companies never take money, including Amazon, including eBay, including Flipkart, including Travis. They don't take in money. Okay, so it's a join free. You can also see in the left side buttons, commissions, affiliate tools, etc., etc. These companies give you everything for you to do this. Now the commission, if you go, you can see how much commission they give. For example, you look at the grocery Flipkart. So city-wise, they give you sometimes the grocery, because it depends on the delivery they have. You can see, can you believe it is, if you bring a new customer to buy a grocery from Flipkart, you get 18% is a commission. 1/8. You ask any grocer, any retailer fellow, how much money they usually make for their grocery. It's a 4%, 8%, 10%. Here 18% for a grocery market. You don't have to be in these cities to do affiliate program. You know, right? You can sign up anywhere, any part of the world, and even you Mumbai person, Hyderabad person, Bangalore person, buy something from that city, you get paid. And first time you're bringing a customer, depends upon the clients have a problem, otherwise they give you 3%. So this is an affiliate program of Flipkart. That's the reason you have to look into every company's opportunity. Then books and other things, they give you 5%. Furniture, they give you 10%. You can see the kind of a commission they give you, color CPC, the CPS programs. Okay, if you kindly go through and understand, it's a visibly, you can see some of the company will ask you to sign up. Otherwise, majority of the companies are publicly announced. So you can go and see this one. Okay. Now, method 3, Amazon affiliate program. So Amazon affiliate program is basically called the Amazon Associates. You go to Amazon and sign up to your Amazon ID. So then become an affiliate. There is a button, become an affiliate in the footer. You click there. They'll open and you sign up with your website. Then they'll show you the commissions, how much is they giving for beauty products and other products, etc. That's a commission you get. This is okay. Another method called eBay method. eBay has a affiliate program called eBay Network. So you go to ebay.com. So in the footer, there is a button called affiliates. You click there, they tell you become a partner network of eBay, and then show you the commission, how much you make it. It's a good commission, again, eBay gives us. Okay. Now, I want to take a pen and paper now. I'm going to start with the third strategy of the day. Okay. Third strategy out of the 100, mix and match affiliate promotional strategies. This I noticed most of the people don't do. They only depend on one. I did many of the time in my workshop, I say, this is a mistake, I did it most of the time. I depend on a search engines to give you the result. That's okay, that's a good method, it's a passive method. With less effort, you get it. But something goes wrong, you don't make a revenue. So that's the reason I'm going to tell you, mix and match affiliate program is the best. So I hope you've taken a pen and paper and write down, mix and match. Don't forget in future in this part, what exactly a mix and match. So now this method, which I'm going to tell you, is a 2-star, okay? That means we assure you, if you go this method, you make money, like to become an ADM champion, okay? Even for an ADM champion, 1,000 you can go for this one. Now, so what is the mix and match program? So search engine marketing is the most common. One by one I'll go. Then these are the method you can promote it, like a comparison, content, loyalty reward, coupon and deals, email marketing, syndication, that's my favorite, and social media campaigns. And the offline method also, there is a incentives method, social media influencer method, and list building and communication method. Okay, this is the best method. Okay, now most of the thing I've seen people do search engine marketing, email marketing, and social media. That's it. That means you're missing out all other options. So according to me, if you really wanted to make money, you should go over majority. I'm not saying all you should go, but majority you should go. Okay, sometimes maybe you may not be able to do loyalty rewards, then do coupons. So it depends upon how you club that one. So it's a very, very important part. Now we'll evaluate each one as well. Now again, I have a separate strategies for each strategies which you're talking about. Okay, so here you can note down here. Here I said it is a mix and match and affiliate promotion strategies. Among the promotion strategies, again you have a strategy. So please don't miss on. And this is a fantastic thing, as I told you. Even for ADM 1000 champion, you can choose this method. Now, search engine marketing, when you say, this is maybe some of you will be a little difficult first time to hearing that, but this week we are covering this topic. So strategy number 4, take note down. In the strategy number 3, there is another strategy club with that. One is, if you are going for a Google to give you the result, you want to be in the first page of Google and Google give you a result. Or you are also want to do something called remarketing or do Google AdWords, you can actually plan it properly. So what is the thing which I recommend, which is I tried and made money with this method. That's what I have been telling everyone, but people compromise on. So please don't compromise. This is the important part. If you don't find this kind of a keyword, even you don't start that affiliate program. That's what I recommend. Okay. Now choose a long tail keyword. I'll tell you what is a long tail keyword. Monthly search volume of between 30,000 to 100,000. Do not become a greedy and fight for above 100,000 because you never get it. Usually you don't get it. You have to work hard and you have to put a lot of resources. So possibility you fail is very high. So I recommend you to go for 100, not less than 30,000. I'll tell you the reason after some time. Okay. But again, the strategy number 1, do not forget high demand and low competition. Even this, when you take a monthly search volume, between 30,000 to 100,000, you need to choose this one, high demand and low competition one. Then only you'll be able to rank. This is strategy number 4. So long tail keyword, I'll tell you what exactly long tail keyword. This is a famous example in my speech across the globe. I say this example. So now a consumer search for, like I want to buy an apple for my daughter. So I want her to have Kashmiri apple. So what exactly Google I'm going to search? I will be searching Kashmiri apple home delivery in Qatar, if I'm living in Qatar, or the city you are living in, right? Now, usually people search this a different way. So when somebody search for if I want to buy a Kashmiri apple to get delivered at home, if I search an apple, what comes up? Actually, company comes up, yes or no? So it's a waste for me, waste for Google, waste for Apple Corporation. Agree or not? Why it is a waste for Apple? Because Apple Corporation is a bounce rate. There's something called bounce rate. Now I go to Apple, I don't go to that website because then Google give me a minus mark. When I come to Google and Google search is not given a result, and it's a waste. So that's the reason you should do a proper search. Okay. Now another thing which is people search is Kashmiri apple. Okay. When I search for a Kashmiri apple, what I get? Kashmiri apple, when I search Kashmiri apple wholesale price in Kashmir in India, Kashmiri issues of Kashmir, now Kashmir occupation of India, and all the things comes up, right? Now Kashmiri apple is the 2 word. Now instead, what exactly I'll be searching? And I'll get a result. I'll search Kashmiri apple home delivery in Qatar. That exactly I wanted. So then Lulu hypermarket is gives him or get it of the delivery of the website, online shopping, all this comes to the website, comes to us and they give a delivery. So this is exactly the way we are consumer search. Now your strategy point, what you need to do. Apple is a generic keyword, you don't choose it because you're wasting your time. Kashmiri apple, again, is not a right method unless you go for a large volume business, which we discussed with you. When we discuss online shopping mall, we go for a broad match, not for an affiliate, this strategy. Kashmiri apple, okay? And broad match keyword is called. Okay, now Kashmiri apple home delivery in Qatar, it's called long tail keyword. So this is the keyword research if you do and find out between 30,000 to 100,000 people are they searching in a month. So in point, before you start an affiliate program, you go to Google and find out there is a demand. That means in a month, between 30,000 to 100,000 people in Qatar searching for this keyword, you can actually start that because there's a 30,000 to 100,000 people already searching. Now, even you reach the first page of the Google, there is at least a 10% of that because you have 10 people there in the first page, right? So 10% is that means at least 3,000 to 10,000 people comes to you. So that people take as comes the people to you, 10% of the 3,000 people come, 5% of conversion you have to waiting. So 10% of the 3,000, so 5% of your conversion looking, 150 sales will be happening with one keyword. So this is a calculation you should understand. So this is the method you should do looking forward. So this is a very, very important aspect to have a to have a right keyword. Without this, do not start a website. Okay, without this, it will be very difficult for you to succeed if you are looking for a search engine marketing. Now, another method, I know you'll have some questions. As I mentioned, I put the line there, detailed training coming on SEO. This week and next week is a very important. I'll be spending a lot of time on online keyword research and new SEO 101 strategies and the new strategies which we come out of so we'll be discussing about. Okay, so detailed training on SEO we'll be doing. So if you are not getting this now, please don't worry. Only understand something like this exists and important, and note down this point and ask in the mastermind group. Okay. Now, second one is a comparison. So you can compare. I think you've seen it earlier when I told you an example of sparebazaar.com. Somebody's buying a phone. You can show the price of the Amazon. You can also show the price of Flipkart. You can also show the eBay. You can also Jolly-Chick. You can also choose. It depends upon the site you are planning. So a consumer, let him decide which site he wanted to buy. So you do comparison and you get paid whichever the site the consumer is taking a decision. So if you take from decision buying from Amazon, you get Amazon gives you payment. If you decide to buy from Flipkart, you get payment from Flipkart. You don't have much difference on it, right? So comparison is a good strategy. Then content-based. You should have good content-based marketing. And majority of the merchants are based on your content, they give you affiliate program. And there's another method called loyalty reward. You are rewarding the consumers to do an affiliate marketing. Okay. Then coupons and deals is an awesome method because you give out a coupon, people use it with a deadline. Hey, there's a 50% discount, there's a 90% discount, I give you a voucher. So you in a social media, you might have bought a lot of coupons. You know why the people are giving you coupons? Because they make money. So you give out the coupons to the people, you give out the vouchers to the people. Hey, my gift from you. This is my New Year gift today. This is the Independence Day gift. You give out a coupon, people buy it is with the deadline looking at this. They buy, you get paid. So coupons is a very, very important aspect. Then another most important thing is email marketing. So evergreen thing. So please make sure that is you have a frequent emails and you have something called opt-in list and double opt-in list, which is we'll discuss with you. You have a double opt-in, you get a fantastic sales. Email marketing topic, we'll discuss this in detail. As I mentioned, syndication is a shortcut and syndication is the best method. There is something called YouTube syndication. There's a method called Wikipedia syndication, where you, in such a short period, you rank in a Google first page with a potential keyword, where you just do that, then Google takes care of your business. It's a fantastic model in the syndication you should do. Then, of course, different kind of social media campaigns. I recommended 3 strategies for social media campaigns. Okay, we will discuss with you the strategies we use. One is the 70-20-10, which is most popular now. That's an Intel method. That's a different thing. Now, as you know, social media influencer play a major role these days. So, social media influencer we can use and to promote. You can have a relationship with social media influencers. They promote and you share the revenue with them. Okay. Another method is incentivizing for affiliate marketing. This is a new method and people like it. And you can have a assured sale every month. And you can also plan every month incentives. Incentives is another method. Then there are a few offline methods. Depends upon what kind of an activities and you do. It depends on what kind of a niche you have, what kind of a market you are. You can also do offline, online. That means you don't promote online, you promote offline and you get sale. That's also a method. Okay. Now, another most important thing these days, I think I'm going to spend with you some time because the list building and communications is another strategy for affiliate marketing. Okay, so these 12 strategies is a very, very important for you to incorporate into affiliate website to promote and make money. Many people try 2 or 3. You understand how you have a 12, take a 10, for a 12 or 10 method, you're taking 3 method, your possibility of succeeding here 30%, 50, 100. So work on a more number of options and you make more money out. Okay. Now, this is a strategy I would like to talk to you. Be ready on it. This is an amazing thing. It's one of the best strategies I'm going to discuss with you. In fact, I will implement it with you. Okay. So this is a strategy of something called automated online business bundle. That is exactly need of the hour. So this is a 5th strategy. And as I mentioned to you, I think I sent a personal email to many of my delegates who attended because I never shared. This is the first time I'm sharing this with the people. I was actually put on hold. I was thinking, something I still wanted back. Then I think, that in this part of this, let the people have it this one. So it is basically what people want automation. When those who start an affiliate marketing, you think about it, adding a product and designing, so many things is a big challenge for the people to do. So automation is the key, as last time we discussed. Now, thanks to technology, compared to 5 years ago, 10 years ago, we have so many plugins and tools and add-ons that came out. So we have many things we can have a automated, even autopilot is there. Another segment, automated or no autopilot. There's two things we can discuss about. Another strategy, talk about autopilot. This week is automation. So in short, for our understanding, in the automated online business bundle, I'm making it the AOBB. Okay, so whenever you say AOBB, it means automated online business bundle. Why it is called a bundle? What I spoke to you previously, all the things are put together and implemented. That's called bundle. It's not from one place. It's a multiple thing bring to one thing and implementing. That's the way we succeed, and we make a massive success. Not just 2,000. If we can make it huge. This is what exactly the people are making $100,000. Those are making 1 million. They use the same method. So that's a method actually we are implementing here. I think Mendes knows about this, but they don't know the strategy. Even when I spoke to them, I never revealed them strategy. So today I'll be revealing the strategy. Okay, please note down. You'll have a lot of queries. I am happy to answer this one. I'm happy to implement with you. This is okay. So note down all the terminologies which you are talking about. First, the point number one, club with affiliate program of a CPA, CPM, CPL, CPC, CPC, and recurring. So this we'll keep it. So why recurring? Because one time you did it, you have multiple revenue coming. So this is the first thing. So never forget this one. Okay. Then after this, we also connect with the digital products. Idea number one, we forgot the private label. Why private label? You make 100% margin. You master reseller right. Giveaways. Okay, so all the things we also bring here. Okay, so you get a private label, you get a reseller right. Everything will bring into AOBB. Okay, now this also must include the following. Okay, one, multiple websites. Minimum one website. I recommend multiple websites. 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 websites. Many people ask me, last time someone went to I think some of you sent me an email, say, I saw software around 70 websites. Why you have so many websites? Because it is required for a different strategies. So multiple website is not necessarily you have to invest a huge for every website. Maybe small investment is worth. So one website, two website, three website, you can have minimum one website, but you can have a multiple website. It depends upon the niche and merchant and keyword you use. Okay, that's one thing. Then you need a landing page and funnel. Minimum one landing page, minimum one funnel. Okay, multiple funnel I recommend, multiple landing page also I recommend. Again, depends upon the strategies, niche and target audience and keyword you are using. So that is that depends upon it changes. Okay. Now, if you don't know what is landing page and funnel, please don't worry. There's a tools section. I think the third week of this month or fourth week, when we talk about tools, we talk about all these tools. Okay. Technology aspect we cover. Now, if you immediately really want to know, go to our ADM website filter. You can see a landing page. Click on. You can see what the landing page looks like. Okay. And there's a funnel also. You can see that. Now, there is something called plugins. So, a few plugins is important for you to use for this method because many of the automation can be done through plugins. And this plugin, an example I tell you what, there are many few other plugins we need to do. This is an example I tell you. For example, you want to back up your website. So back up website every day. You may forget it, and your server give you some things. You are also not sure. So you can want to back up automatically. There is a plugin of a backup. The backup you can use it for automatically back up all your website activities. Okay, so this is one plugin example. Then you also add add-ons. Now, add-ons is a very important and very less number of people use, and very few people only even pay attention to this. It's very important to do to make our automation part. What is exactly add-ons? Now, add-ons, an example I'll tell you. You go to your G Suite, your Gmail. You can see the button there. You can see there's it depends upon the lot of things. In the add-ons, you can see a marketplace. In the marketplace, you can see an add-on. There are different add-ons. One of the things which I recommend is something email address extractor. There's a LabNode, an example. So LabNode is basically an email address extractor. Okay. So Amit Agarwal is a very good internet marketer from India, but he lives in US, and he make millions of dollars every month. He brought this LabNode because of one of the problems. He found a solution to this. I recommend you to use this one. For example, how can we use it? For example, you have an email ID, maybe 5 years, 10 years you're using. Many people send an email to you. Many promotional companies, many friends and relatives, many old friends and colleagues. You got so many emails. But all the email ID is not there in your Google contacts. But it's there in the email. Yes or no? So how do you extract that? So you can use a LabNode to extract all the email IDs, and you can make a Google Groups and send a one mail you can send it. Okay, so then example, right? So you can have that one. So add-ons are very important. The multiple add-ons should be used for this method. Then next one is you buy a traffic. Okay. This is another shortcut. What kind of a traffic you wanted, you can actually get from the market. That's what I told you. 5 years ago, it was not there. Today, you can get a traffic. What kind of a traffic you want? You want a traffic from US. You want a traffic from middle-aged ladies from North America. You wanted a Middle Eastern people to come to your website. Like, you can buy traffic nowadays. Okay, that's an amazing thing. So you buy a traffic also for this one. Okay. Then automate that one. Automation of the CPOs, automation of the CRO should be done for this one. Then, of course, the digital products need to be there where you make a more revenue. So people buy the digital products also. For example, you're doing an affiliate program for organic product. You're doing an affiliate program for weight loss products. So he or she is going to come and buy the tablet, maybe the powder, whatever it is. They also buy digital products. They also, how to reduce your weight. Maybe an ebook or a tutorial, maybe a video, they also buy it. So that way, the digital products also should be there in the website. And it has to be a private label where you have a 100% margin. You can have this one. Okay. Now, call to action, homepage banner. That's another important part is the homepage, as you know, the most important part of any website. So the call to action button, with banner in the homepage, if you keep it, and it goes to that website, and that gives you a lot of money. It sometimes may not be even your niche related, because sometimes you find this company is giving 50%, this company is giving 75%. There are recently COVID-19, there are 99% affiliate commission was with the various universities who are giving free classes, and they give every sign up there is a $150. There is a course fee, 99% will give you to affiliate. So there are different. So that time, what you do, your niche is nothing to do with education, nothing to do with universities. You can have a banner there. So call to action banner in the homepage itself you set up, and whoever comes and goes, again you get that payment there. Then another important aspect is a monetization. So you need to monetization do whether 4 or 5 methods. One is, of course, I recommend to have Google AdSense, especially if you're doing a massive. I know that a small thing, you don't feel good, but actually. It makes you good money for our period, plus your site also will increase the value. Many of the other companies who's looking to your website and inspecting when you have a Google AdSense account, they also value. And of course, another thing which I'm going to talk to you tomorrow about, even you fail all this method to give out the more money, so Google AdSense is the best thing. Okay. Now, sponsored post is another method. You get a sponsored post. There's ad propeller. A lot of websites give you sponsored post. I've talked to you about how you get a monetization. There is a session when we do monetization. We cover how you get a sponsored post for your website. Then, of course, you can also monetize this one with the cryptocurrency mining. That's a new one. So you have huge money on it, which I also strongly recommend. I think this 100 days, we'll also start the cryptocurrency mining. So you can also monetize your website with the mining aspect. So you have multiple things. And like this, everything put together, you are promoting it as. This is called mix and match and promoting, and you're putting all the strategies put together. So then you also should have a payout to receive PayPal and Pioneer. Some of the country PayPal is not acceptable. Some of the country is difficult for you to withdraw. So you need to have a Pioneer card. Okay, Pioneer card you can have, or you have a bank transfer, or you have a cryptocurrency. So you need to be open to get the payment from different companies, the different model on. Okay. So this is a part of the system, because if you don't have a crypto payments to receive, some company like a Coinbase, like a Binance, they don't even accept your application. Some companies, if you're not, your bank account is not there with a check, so they will ask you, they wanted a cancelled check, so you need to have that one as well. So then when you go for all this version, you need to be equipped with this over a period of time, maybe a 2-3 months time, you can have all this thing. Now, another method is a syndication method. This I'm sharing with you. This is the 3rd month. Just before we completing, I'll be sharing with you syndication method. That's a shortcut. By the time you have everything ready, niche is ready, products is ready. Even we also covered all the keywords, also covered SEO. We also covered search engine marketing by the time. We also covered retargeting by the time. We also covered the different kinds of a campaigning part also we covered. So when we do a syndication there, and within such a short period, you will be able to rank in a Google, you will be able to get a traffic through that source. So this is an elaborate way we'll discuss in detail. Okay. Then we go for a social media influencer relationship building. Okay, so based on your niche, based on the products you have, you can go with a different relationship building in the initial itself with the social media influencers based on their traffic. And many of the social, especially this is a good time, many of the social media influencers really don't know how they get an opportunity. They have different platforms, especially designed for a bigger one. I recommend to go for a nano and micro. Okay, not necessarily go to macro and celebrity style of influencers. So that's a place you need to have relationship building initial month itself. So that gives you an additional advantage to promote on this one, and a different kind of a campaigns. Next, the campaigns include social media campaigns, email marketing campaigns, remarketing campaigns, retargeting campaigns, and there are a few other campaigns also, like now a combination of these things you should run on it. Okay, so this is the another step we should do. Then few spy tools. Okay, this is word is a spy tools. Please don't think negatively, because that's the industry terminology. Because spying is, of course, is a negatively associated word. But here is it's not that negative. For example, there are hundreds and thousands of spy tools are available. I can use the spy tools. By using the spy tools, I can actually see Amazon which campaign is running now. Okay, Amazon are running which remarketing campaign. Amazon are running which retargeting campaign, which means Amazon is running a remarketing campaign in YouTube and AdWords. They're also running in a retargeting campaigns in Facebook and Instagram. Which campaign? So all the campaign banners, all the campaign videos, all the campaign words, I can get it. So what does that mean? So that means Amazon is promoting that. And what the word they're using. And the campaign which are the area you're running. So you can also do the same affiliate program, because your friend, your colleagues, your contact list, your social media group already seen this campaign. Now, when you communicate this to the people, they already know about it. They've seen a TV commercial, they've seen a newspaper advertisement, they also seen on Insta, they also seen on Facebook. That's a time that you are your social media campaign. So you don't have to educate them. Number two, most of the time the companies does a campaign, they have some special offers, something. Otherwise, they don't do a large campaign, right? Usually they want to make more money, some promotion thing. So that's that. So this spy tools you integrate into your website and look at these campaigns. And you can do that campaigns, wordings you can use, and you can also you go to Canva or somewhere, you can do Facebook campaigns. You're on Facebook posts, you're on email marketing, you're on other campaign also can run by using different words. Different words is, for example, American English, UK English, and Australian English, same product, they use different words. In American English, you're using the same word, you may have to end up paying more money for that word because Amazon already taken that word and running, so it's expensive. But another word, another market, you can use the same word, you get a lesser money. So this is another important. I don't know how much it makes sense to you. It's a very, very important step you should do for a spy tools. Then there's something called funnel tracker. So the funnels which you use, 2 funnels or 3 funnels or 10 funnels, when we have a funnels, we need to track that funnel. Okay, so with funnel tracking with remarketing. So word is coming to the funnel. So you have a different content, which is, I think last time I spoke to you on a content part, there is something called tofu, bofu, mofu contents. Based on that content where we reached. So don't worry that maybe it looks funny to you, the word called tofu, mofu, bofu. That that's a top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Whereas these words are used, based on that, you can design a different campaign to remarket them to come to you. Okay, so this is also part of this math. Okay, so remarketing and targeting is also should be a part of this one. Then we also clubbed with the social media strategy. As I mentioned, the 3 types of strategies we will go, maybe 70-20-10. One of the strategies, one is an influencer part, another strategy, different type of strategy, you can go with that. An important part, this one, according to me, should be done with an expert opinion. Someone should be there to do all the things. Okay, to implement this concept. So I'll go back here. Now, I know some of this is slightly heavy, but I can guarantee you make money with this. If you understand and implement, this is an amazing thing. And it gives you good result And you can see by looking at itself, every aspect is covered in this strategy. So this strategy 5, especially those who have affiliate website not able to generate revenue, I immediately recommend you go for this method. That's the best solution. I think some of you may be knowing about, we were trying to do something called consulting with accountability. So this is one of the strategies they are using. So this is, you can actually start thinking about doing it. So I'll repeat once again, just for your understanding, then we move on, okay? Strategy number 1, you have an AOBB, Automated Online Business Bundle, and where you will have all kind of an affiliate program, you choose it. And you also will have digital products, and it must include the minimum one website. You can have a multiple website. Please don't worry about the investment, but I'll come there. It's not necessary to have multiple huge investment. Even you go to ADM website builder, you have a $18, $14, you can have a website. And you have a landing page and funnel, multiple landing page and funnel. And you can also have plugins, multiple plugins, depends upon the market you want it, depends on the products you wanted to add. And then you can also have add-ons, like an email add-on I've shown you. It's maybe a remarketing add-on. There is an add-on for funnels, there's an add-on for a landing page, which you can add that kind of add-ons and go to the marketplace and find out which are the add-ons you're buying. From Gmail you can do, G Suite you can do, or maybe any add-ons in the market you can buy and integrate it. Then buying a traffic is initially a good idea, because sometimes when you start, it require a massive traffic to come and syndication to be implemented, and you don't have to pay $150. You get 100,000 people, you get 10,000 people, like that people comes to your traffic and can convert on it. Okay. And most of the things will be automated. That's the reason I recommended an expert to do for you. That's the best thing. And there's a digital products implement there, buy a private level and integrate, and call to action should be there with a homepage banner, and monetize with Google AdSense. And AdSense account you're applying and getting is a good idea. We will be covering Google AdSense, how you get on. And there's a sponsored post with different kind of companies you can take it. Then cryptocurrency mining with your website. There's something called web mining. You can monetize your website with cryptocurrency mining with the people connecting. So another additional revenue you're getting on. So all the things, this does not end here. There are a few more methods are there. I didn't want to bore you. And depends upon the niche, depends upon the market you're coming out, you can use this one. Okay. Now, another thing is a PayPal, like a pay at receiving. So not only receival time, when even application time itself, some company asks you PayPal, so you should have a PayPal. You also should have a primary account and bank transfer to receive. Your bank account is a good. You don't record a company, as I mentioned. You can have and cryptocurrencies. Also, you should accept. Many companies nowadays restricted only. They do only crypto. It's an easy, faster method to do that. And syndication is the key for to go ahead. Of course, social media influencer relationship also you can start doing initially itself. And depends upon the campaign. You can do a Facebook campaigns, you can do Insta campaigns with $100, $300, $400, etc. Then, as I mentioned, the spy tools will give you a lot of information what is happening around, and it will help us to understand which specific product they're doing, how they're doing, and what the keywords are they using, and to whom they're targeting, everything. So spy tools. And based on that, you also go with the tracking entire system, landing page, website, and funnel you track and do remarketing as well as a retargeting. Remarketing we discussed in the last. We also discussed about retargeting in the last, right? Anyway, we'll have a campaign we'll be doing with the remarketing and retargeting. Then social media strategies, the 3 types of strategies, and you can do. Now, I agree. This is if you're a new, I'll help. I propose you to go with somebody has done it, or a consultant help you take it to implement this one. Okay, you talk to our mentors and you get it done. But as I mentioned, I strongly recommend you implement the strategies. And I even recommend if you're going to be an ADM champion of $1,000, this is fine. This is excellent. This is alone enough. You don't record anything else. These steps which I spoke to you, if you can implement, is amazing. Champion 100, champion 350, champion 500, and champion 1,000. Even you wanted to have customized and go for more, this is perfectly done. Okay, so you can have that one. Now, another thing is actually, if you wish to implement this, is talk to your mentors. Tomorrow, your mentoring session, please talk to the mentors aspects, and they will help you. So this is actually, I'll tell you, okay, a couple of minutes I've spent time here is, why it is a mentors. Here, when we come out of this $100, this $100 idea. To the mentors from our company side, I personally agreed with them. I will do with them as a show them. Now, most of the mentors are not keen on starting an affiliate. They are more on social media influencers. There's some other consultants, some of them trainers, some of them event managers. So there is a quota of 100 people. We did it. I think they are taken 10, 15, 25 something. So 75 of you, maximum of 75 people, I can implement this for you. During this 130 days time, and I'll show you the first month how we do it, and with my team members, we'll show you. So if you want to be part of that, you talk to the mentors. They get you from their quota. Everybody has a quota, and they were getting it for free. So you can actually talk to them and start looking at this. It's an amazing thing you can start with and go forward on it. Okay. Now, that's a bigger thing. If you really wanted to serious, you want to really make money, $100 to $1,000 a day, this is the thing you should do. Now, minimum thing is today, what I recommend is go and try at least our affiliate program. Go to admwebsitebuilder.com and you can go and see the different funnels and websites and how they're made. And below there is an affiliate program, front end 30%. Where you can have it as. Or I go to adm.qa. So there is an affiliate program where you get a CPA as well as CPS. Both a combination of this will come to you. This one. Okay. Now this is in nutshell. Now before we conclude today, I know some of the words are new to you. Don't worry. Coming days we'll cover it. And all this terminology, each and every point is when you ask me, I'm going to cover in detail. Sometimes one topic, syndication alone, I take a 2 days time. And some of the things in our team is actually insisted not 1 day, it's a 2, 3, 4 days we'll continuously do and make it like an SEO and strategies, social media strategies, email marketing strategies, how you use the email platform strategies, all things which we use on it. Okay. Now, the most important thing is, now all the things said, is the result is guaranteed? We may not be, because no one can guarantee kind of a business. Okay, right? So here is the 2 things we have in a saving this one. Saving one is during the 100 days of program, you are already protected with $1,000, right? That So you're not a loser there. Second one is, I always say to the people, if we are not able to run a business, we should have a right kind of an exit strategy, right? Exit, how you exit from a business. So this also, you need to treat this also in affiliate marketing as a business. It's not just something you start one day and nothing is not working, you blame the industry and go. No, treat it as a business. See, very systematically when you talk about everything is in place. So once you start implementing that, it is a success is assured. Now, in case, like any business, come with that, sometimes we don't know the expected result won't come. Then you should have an exit plan. That exit plan, something tomorrow I'm going to discuss with you in detail, something called flipping. That's a method you should be going ahead. Flipping of the website. What exactly is flipping of the website? So you need to plan with this flipping as well. So flipping of the website is, what are the business you generated? The business you generated, which you can flip to another person and he pays you. Okay. So flipping is a huge industry. I don't know how many of you look into that. Businessbrokerage.com. You go and see how the business are sold. And businessforSale.com, you visit how the business are sold. So different companies buy out. So the company buyout. Even you look at a large picture, so like a WhatsApp is bought over by Facebook. Skype is bought over by Microsoft, right? YouTube is bought over by Google. It was not a Google company. Later, Google acquired. So large scale, they buy out the companies, right? Now, like a diapers.com. Diapers.com is a 2 fathers started. When the one father, he called his friend, hey, I don't know how diaper, you have a diaper. So he said, I don't know how diaper too. So that night over the phone, they got an idea, started diaper.com. So they started a website on diaper.com, and Amazon bought over that website around $300 to $500 million. Now, you know that Souk.com in Middle East, they bought over by, again, Amazon.com with a 700 million to $1 billion, okay? And you can see hundreds and thousands of examples with $100,000, $1 million, $2 million, $50,000. So many examples you can see. Tomorrow I'll show you some of the examples with the different websites. And you also need to think about it. If things are not working, how do I exit with the website, with my social media. And so when we work 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, we put a lot of effort and which has a value, right? Now, one day, what we do, we just close it. So that's not the nature of the businesses. I used to say an example to the people, the economy, how different it is. Now, usually, this part of the world, this market, this part of the world, when you look at it, is if something is not working, what do the people do? Just they immediately close down. You think about it, you are running a business in your town, and because your passion, your interest, your vision, you start building that business, but you're not making a profit. Let's say you're running a restaurant. That's the best example I used to say. You're running a restaurant. And now you have around 500 to 1,000 customers comes to your place, and you have approximately, in a day you make around, let's say, $100,000, maybe $10,000 you're making. But your expenditure is $12,000. So you are making a loss of $2,000, but you have these restaurant in place. You made a brand. You have customers. You have machineries in place. You have a wonderful kitchen. You have a staff member. You have a license. You have a branding position in the market. Everything is, but you're not making profit. That's typical for many businesses, especially after COVID-19. That's going to be the situation. Many people expenditure is high. That's the reason they immediately cut out the employees, then other things. So what exactly your backup plan? What exactly your exit plan? So when you have the situation, not necessary, you have to close down. So most of the time, this part of the world, not in North America or Europe, normally I don't see, I'm talking about the Asian market, the relatives, the friends, they immediately advise, why you have to lose this much when you close down? Exit, stop it. That's not the way you have to get out of the business. You need to plan. When you discuss about a business plan, bplans.com, one of the clauses, how you exit. So exit can be you go to IPO. Exit can be you get an investor or then become a CEO, then you move out. Okay. All the things can be your exit. At the same time, you also have to have pessimistic exit if things are not working, what you are left with. So here in this program, an affiliate program, whether you start with the strategy number 5 or strategy number 3, strategy number 4, or without even strategy. There are many, 95% of the affiliate market start without any strategy. They jump and start. Even that, you should have an exit plan. So once you make this all the effort, now say take an example of the restaurant itself. So now you have everything. Now, when you close down, your furnishing completely waste. Not even get a 5% of that. You remove your employees. You trained. You had a good relationship with them. They go back to their other jobs and other cities. You lost their loyalty. Creating a team is important. And that, another time you cannot create. What you asked me, what I missed in my life is that some of the time, 2006, 7, 8, the time the team I had, I never forget them. All of them become entrepreneurs or a big position. I can't even call them back to my company, that kind of position they reach. But that team made a huge thing. So you lose a team. Your branding, when you close down, there's no value. And your customers, they closed down. They only heard, they closed. Only one time they were so sad. They go to another restaurant. So this situation, what you should do, you think about another thing. Now, same time as you started 2 years ago or 1 year ago, the business, maybe another person will be looking to start something like this. Now, when he starts something new, he need to start from the scratch. He need to find a branding methods. He need to set up an office. He need to set up a restaurant. He need to look at the furnishing. He need to identify employees. If you need equipment, you need a customers. You need a branding. All the things you already have. So now, if you meet each two people, there is a huge loss and a huge profit both can have. Huge money they can save. So whatever the money saved, money earned. So this is the method. That's the reason. If we look at it as a business is going, business is going, loss. Normally we don't even advertise anything. We're doing great. That's what people say. But when you go to the Craigslist in US, when you go to the New York Times, when you go to Washington Post, you take the classified page, you can see loss-making businesses are for sale. This part of the world, even you wanted to sell a loss-making restaurant to sell it, you never say it's a loss-making restaurant. You say, so doing good restaurant, okay doing restaurant. But they really advertise as loss-making because there are companies by the companies. There are people looking for. There are many of time. When you are in trouble, you need to go back to the same industry person. Maybe you have to go to competitor unless you want it or not. Similarly, you need to plan to have a exit plan for this for affiliate program as well. So when you set up all the things, you made a website, you identified a keyword, you partner with a merchant, you have a good social media, you have a developing list, you find out all these tools, you set up everything. And if you're doing it, you should, you're making money. If you're not doing all this as a value, this value you need to think approximately. So how you value now itself, you look into, if I make this, if after 1 year, which I have this now, so what the price now itself, you need to look into. And you need to find out, okay, what the value I'm getting. So when over a period of time you're making it is, you have a peace of mind. Even I'm not making it is, I make money. So there are many companies, hundreds and thousands of companies who thinking about not selling the product. They're thinking about selling the company, including our company. As I think one of the things which I discussed with you, online shopping mall is a project, an e-commerce project, which we are planning, not making profit on a product, selling product. We are looking for a valuation of $300 million. So that's what is exactly we are doing. And that's the reason to add value. That's exactly the reason we are coming out the another companies to buy. So same way for affiliate marketing business, affiliate businesses, and especially the automated online business one, which you are thinking when you link with the digital products and services and CPC thing, you need to add entire thing together and start. So I spoke to you optimistically and pessimistically, even in all the cases, as I went, one of the slide initially said, this is the simplest way and risk-free way. You don't register a company. Any other business you wanted to try it as, you need to register a company. That money you are paying to the government is never come back. You need to set up everything. That's not come. Affiliate marketing, your decision on setting a website. And even this website, you should be able to sell it. And tomorrow I'll talk to you in detail about the plan B. If you're not succeeding, how it is. So today we'll talk about this one. Even you want to make $100 per month, per day, you don't want to get $3,000 per month, $1,000 per month. This strategy is more than enough for you to start and doing it. Now, I want you to look into this. I'll send you this tomorrow morning itself. You can download this from this. Go through one by one. Today, whatever the things you note down, now a couple of minutes from now, I'll join you in the mastermind. You can ask. And this one, as I mentioned, talk to the mentors. Would you like to get experienced and understand? 1 month, I'll show it to you. That's what a promise I've given to the mentors. Talk to them. If every mentor has a minimum one quota, we have 100 plus mentors. So we made it for a plan for 100 things doing, and there's not taken a quota. You can talk to the mentors tomorrow itself. They'll help you to get this one to set up for you and run for 1 month. So first month we will run for you. And we will give you $100 per day strategy, or you can even choose a $350 strategy. You can also choose a $1,000 strategy. So I personally will be consulting and I'll be working with you for that 30 days period. So if you're interested in that, tomorrow itself we will inform to the thing. But as you know that more than 100 days, I was talking to my colleague. So because of the size of the project, more than 100 we are not taking at this first time you're doing a pilot. So you can be part of that and you can take it forward. And I want you to go on all the screenshot which I given. I want you to go today, Google it and get a conviction on it. Go on every link as you given. Try it. Then tomorrow when you come with a more knowledgeable, more knowledge, then we discuss tomorrow plan B and how you promote. Tomorrow also I'm going to talk about SEO aspect, how you rank in a Google first page, how search and marketing method, how do you find a keyword, how do you find a niche, and how high-paying niche is an example. All the things in the coming days we will cover on it. Okay, so I believe today I think time is almost up. Now this 100 minutes is a really fantastic thing. So thank you so much, all of you. I think you got a fair good idea about this. One a business from the scratch. You can build even within 1 month itself. $3,000 or a $10,000 business, and those who are already doing an affiliate program or already done a business and failed, or you are fed up and frustrated, look at the strategy number 5 and implement the strategy number 5. I'm sure, and I'll show you if you do with us now. I'll show you personally. I'll be involving and sharing with you these $3,000 to make it. Okay, that's what exactly the plan. As I mentioned to you with the last year, some of you know, with the few companies we planned this who are doing an affiliate business already. With the various platforms. Okay, so I want all of you to look into that, and tomorrow I will continue this part of the plan B as well as choosing the right high-paying niches, etc. Thank you, guys. I really enjoyed sharing. This is the first time I shared the strategy number 5 in the last 15 years. I never shared in this aspect. I think this is beneficial to you. Now I'll join you in the mastermind. And some of you are saying it is you are not getting a link. Look into the chat or the mail which we got at the bottom. There is a Zoom link. Today also all of you can join the mastermind group. I think today the last day for all the people can come. Tomorrow onwards only the premium members can and VIP members can come. So please join in the mastermind group and I'll answer all the questions there. Thank you so much, guys.